One of my subscribers, I'm sorry, I can't remember who exactly tagged me in this particular story right here, but shout out to them for actually tagging me in the story. And this story is also coming out of Maryland, but it's coming out of a place called Perryville. Now, I am familiar with Perryville. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with geographics for the state of Maryland, Perryville is literally, depending on what direction you go, is at the tip of Maryland, and it's like that last little city before you head into Delaware. Like, it's right there at the top of the state of Maryland, like right there. It's past Baltimore. Yes, there is a place past Baltimore before you get to Delaware, and Perryville is that city. There's some other places up there as well, but I'm very familiar with Perryville. The only reason I'm really familiar with it is because when I would travel north, most likely to go to New Jersey and New York, Perryville is always a city I pass through. But anyway, this is where this story is coming out of. And if you're looking at this image right here, something looks very off, and that's because it is. So you see a person right here who is talking to a bank teller at a PNC bank. I can tell because of what it says right there on that person's screen. And they are in a process of robbing it. Now, this person, seemingly to the untamed eye, looks black. But I'm here to tell you that they are not black. This person is a palm-colored individual in blackface. I said, so y'all doing this again. Now, y'all remember when that person a couple years ago had made that black mask, quote unquote, and put it over them to rob a bank, but it was really a palm-colored person who was doing it to try to throw their scent off and then have them go look for a black person who was doing it. This person right here is pretty much doing the same thing. However, the people are smart and well aware and said, okay, look, we know that this person is not black. They immediately picked up on the fact that this person was wearing blackface. But the thing is, they're going to have to try to find this person because they know that this is not the person's actual skin tone or their face. They know this. See, this is the thing that I hate so much right here. At one point, blackface was used to mock black people as a form of entertainment for palm-colored people way back during the vaudeville days. And we all know what that is about. And that's how the whole stereotype of everything came about. You know, as far as as a matter of fact, shout out to Grinch because he actually did a video where he was displaying the different types of stereotypes that they used for blackface back in the day. And that was used as a form of entertainment. Fast forward to today, you have people putting on blackface in order to imitate black people to rob banks because of the stereotype that black people are always robbing somebody, or that black people are criminals, or that black people are violent. Meanwhile, you don't have one black person going out there throwing white paint on their face imitating a school shooter. So who is obsessed with who is the question. But it also shows how much of a coward this person is. They had to rob a bank pretending to be somebody else. They couldn't even throw on a mask, or they couldn't cover their face up. They had to throw on a whole bunch of face paint and pretend to be a whole nother race of man in order to rob a bank. But I'm glad that the people have figured out that this guy's wearing blackface, but now they have to figure out who the guy is. It just amazes me at the end of the day. So like I said, it begs the question, who's more obsessed with who? But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure that if you haven't done so already, to follow me on Twitter and have your notifications turned on. And I'll talk to you in the next one.